The conversation about the entertainment industry continues in a new season of Inside the Black Box. Award-winning actor Joe Morton and celebrity acting coach and casting director Tracy Moore are here to fill us in on what to expect this season. Welcome both. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Let's start with this question, general question. For those who haven't seen it before, what is Inside the Black Box about?
Inside the Black Box is a show that highlights people of color, actors, producers, people who are in the entertainment business, and we talk about their experience as a person of color, which is different, and the obstacles and hurdles that they've had to overcome and continue in 2022. And it's also a place where we showcase aspiring actors, working actors, who engage in improvs and games and exercises along with our guest. It's to bring awareness to all of these challenges that we continue to strive for, telling our stories, getting workable budgets, having people in green light positions. And so Joe and I are about solutions. We're also about education and inspiration, and all of that is what you'll get in the show.
Yeah, it's such a great show, and you're right. It's all about elevating and bringing awareness to and also celebrating the community of actors that you have. Maybe you can tease a little bit for us. Are there any artists that you're excited about that we can expect to see highlighted on the show this season?
This season you'll see Debbie Allen, you'll see Rob Morgan, you'll see Jeffrey Wright, you'll see Wendell Pierce. It's a wonderful list of actors who bring some very, very personal stories as well as some kind of very soulful testimony as to what their experiences in this business have been, as well as watching some incredibly talented young actors, as Tracy was saying, doing improvs and theater games and interacting with these stars.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's Raven-Symoné right there. Are there any stories that stand out from this new season, maybe that you can spread a little more light on, you can share more on?
I mean, the one that again, the one that comes to mind is Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Came onto the show, and at some point he was talking about a number of different teachers and directors and people he had worked with who all ended up, unfortunately, succumbing to AIDS. And this was as he was about to or was doing Angels in America, and he literally broke down as he was telling us the story. And it's that kind of truth and that kind of, and also being in a room that feels safe to do that,
right.
That this show sort of embodies. Wendell Pierce the same way. Wendell was enormously eloquent when he talked about sort of while he was doing Treme, you know, that was, he lost his house. And he talked about being with his mother until the day that she died. He tells this beautiful story that he used to carry his mother, put her to bed every night, and I think just before she died, he put her to bed, and she said, "Ah, that was a good one." So they're all very personal stories. They are not people coming on, doing a junket, talking about their latest hit or whatever it might be, even though Wendell Pierce in particular is now the first black actor to play Willy Loman on Broadway, which is a huge, huge accomplishment. But that was almost secondary to what he had to say when he came on the show.
Wow.
And I wanted to say in terms of Jeffrey Wright,
Go ahead, Tracy.
In terms of Jeffrey, when we did the exercise and Jeffrey was going to give feedback, the first thing he said, and he looked at Joe and I, he said, "Oh my God, this is hard." And to hear an actor of Jeffrey Wright's caliber to say acting is hard, and he just resonated with certain things and watching the actors, it just made him so much more human to the actors that were in, because they all have that.
Yeah, for sure.
They all go through, acting is challenging,
yes.
but it definitely, that was a great experience.
A great moment, yes. Well, I'm intrigued for sure, and you can see Inside the Black Box as well on Crackle. Thank you both so much for joining me.